The project was funded through the Open University's Open Societal Challenges program, which gave an opportunity to charities and local businesses to propose ideas and challenges for academics to come and work together and see how they could address them. And this particular project focused on the idea of developing a community innovation hub in Milton Keynes in order to support businesses, particularly those coming from Black and ethnic minority backgrounds, so sort of helping them overcome some of the structural barriers that they face when they're looking to develop their business.
So I work with entrepreneurs in many different guises, initially as an investor, and that surfaces a number of barriers right at the outset. So some of the barriers, just education, is just a lack of knowledge about the business context or the business language. Then you get to the barrier of actually trying to find companies or VCs or people with the money that would invest in the kind of organisations or people that you're talking to. So the statistics are out there, everybody knows. They face a lot of barriers in terms of accessing funding.
Certainly in Milton Keynes, the demographics of our city is changing rapidly, which is a massive positive as far as we're concerned. And therefore, if the Community Foundation is to serve its community, it needs to have relationships with all businesses, especially ethnic minority-led businesses. For us, it's really important about our ability to grow and carry on giving in the future. And it's really important for individuals across the whole UK and all their communities. They know their places well, they know what support is needed in those places, and the Community Foundations, in partnership with businesses, are the perfect union to make sure that we really grow our economy.
We are thinking of the Community Innovation Hub as a constellation of spaces, physical spaces, digital spaces, that bring together different people. Local business, local organizations, funders, investors, experts, and obviously academics from the university. And it brings them together in a place, but in a place that has multiple facets. It is a learning space. It provides opportunity to connect with knowledge, with expertise, but it's also a creative place. It provides support, reflection, design, business development. And it's also a social place, hopefully a fun place, that help people to connect with other people, with ideas and with investment opportunities.
So we delivered a program of support focused around digital transformation, governance and funding readiness. And also our final event is about inclusive procurement.
So Milton Keynes College are really keen to work with local suppliers, and we take some steps to do that, but having something like the Community Innovation Hub available where we could potentially reach into one or two kind of starting points and then be able to then circulate from there, you know, who's the best person that we could speak to about X or Y, for example. That would be really useful. And then obviously the more that we engage with that community, the more we can kind of build those relationships.
I found it very useful to know better strategies for me to apply in the business and find the right paths, because when it comes to a strategy there are a lot of options. Now I think I got some clear points from those sessions which are very useful.
It's still early, we're still evaluating the project, but with the businesses that we talked to, with the participants, they found it useful to have these business support sessions, particularly because they were in a stage where they've been through startup support and they were looking to see how they can move to a step further, how they can scale their business. Also, I think an important aspect of what we're finding is there's always a need for this space for reflection that a research project can provide, where they can step back, think about where they are, what they've done and where they want to go.
I'm very keen for it to grow, to add members. I'm very keen that social entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs, business entrepreneurs within our community that people know locally will also start to be involved. We've got some really amazing role models that have gone beyond Milton Keynes and are now trading nationally and internationally. And I think this is the opportunity to bring them in and really grow this pile up.
ultimate legacy would be that it's changing people's lives for the better. So ultimately I'd love for us to have case studies where these businesses go from where we are now to thriving in a year or less. And I suppose the other element of legacy would be that it's now taken on as a blueprint that others take on and adapt to their own use. So we're already talking to other universities as anchor organisations, to other community organisations in different places where there's a different context, exploring different target groups. And I suppose the really, really big opportunity or idea is if the government suddenly takes interest and thinks, actually, oh, here's a proven model, why don't we just scale it?
This is how you influence change. You can empower, elevate and create greater impact together. So as an organisation, the Innovation Hub, and as individuals, MSD UK, together we're all stronger.